Okay guys, I'm going to show you upgrades on the Henry Golden Boy. This happens to be the Henry Golden Boy Deluxe, but it's all the same. We're working on it. And just to take a step back, we got the targets repainted. This was a freebie when I ordered the other one. So I painted it, attached some chains, and something to hang it from a tree. Got this. You can watch my other videos. Mostly 22. This will go for the 5.56. But anyway, okay, show you back to the Golden Boy. We don't want to get distracted. So a couple of things. I've had this for about 2 years, and I've come across some things I think are really helpful if you own it. The first thing you know is that it can be a little bit of a pain to reload it. Now, the Henry Golden Boys hold 16 22 LRs. And one in the chamber. So basically, you're going to load it with 16. And then the issue is you're always loading it, and you want to have less loading and more fun. So I got this. This is the Speedy Loader. I don't know if you can see it. There's the company information. This I had gotten from Midway, USA. I think it's a bad copy, but it's anyway, it's Speedy Loader. So this is great. See this? It holds 120 rounds. I think it's 8 rows. And basically, you just drop them in there. You keep picking this up and turning it. And with this, you can see they're coming out. You just line this up with the front of the Henry. See, if you do it halfway, nothing will come out. And then you can just pour in these rounds. So you can just pour in a whole row. So there's 8 rows of 15. And this is the one you want to get. You want to get the Speedy Loader. That's the model number 15. And it says it's from Kirk's Enterprises, LLC. KIRKS Enterprises. Phone number 513-497-7821. Or SPEE-D-loader.net. Okay, so basically you want to get the one that's 15 because the next higher size is 17. You don't want the 17 because if you get 17 and you try to pour it into the Golden Boy, it's going to have one too many and you won't be able to close the rod. So just get the 15. You'll be one short, but whatever. You want to put one in manually, a 16th, that's fine, or just pour in the 15 and be happy with that. This way it's easy, you won't have any problems. I put some rubber bands just in case it falls. Maybe it'll hit the rubber band. I don't know. It's really pretty sturdy. I don't think it would break unless you dropped it on some concrete, but it holds 120 rounds, so it's 8 rows of 15, if my math is correct. Very nice thing. Less loading, more plinking. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, so that's the first thing. The next thing I wanted to show you is I had gotten this brass follower. You want to get rid of plastic off the gun. So basically, here's the Henry rod. It has this plastic follower. Now, just so you know, you never see this follower. So don't be concerned that this is nice, it's orange, it's warning you about something. It's not warning you about anything. It's really a holdover from Henry's other rifles. Because on Henry's other rifles, there's a side cutout when you're loading it, right? You push them in, and there you'll see the follower. You'll see it in the cutout. In the Golden Boy, there's no cutout. You never see this. You can't see it. If you look down the barrel, you'll just see the breech. That's it. So this is useless. It's plastic. It's useless. Just get rid of it. So to do that, you just punch this out. I haven't done it yet, but I got this nice brass one. This was on eBay. So I think what you do is you just have to get rid of this pin. Punch it out. Something like this. It's a little difficult. But It's a little difficult with one hand. Basically, you're going to punch this out, and then this will come out, and then there's a long spring, and you just replace the follower with the brass one. I don't know if I could do it without. I just don't have 3 hands. But just to give you an idea, that's basically what you'll have to do. No. All right, I'll have to work on that. Okay, so I got it out, and it's always good to keep one of these. The thing to note when you're getting this out is that if it's sticking out one way more, which it is, don't try to bang it out in that direction. It's sticking out because that's the direction it came from, and it's fatter on the side that it went in. So just try to back it out. The side that's sticking out, back it out. Otherwise, you'll never get it out. So lesson learned, have one of these things from Harbor Freight. Otherwise, you'll lose the piece. So get the follower. Like I said, the only purpose of this thing is just to get rid of the plastic to make it a little more durable. Oh, okay. So out comes this big spring. It's just very, very long. It's like 2 feet long. And let's get this orange thing out. Hopefully it comes out. I think I need something to push it out. Alright, so to get it out, I used my the bore cleaner to just kind of... Oh, okay, yeah, it was a little difficult. I'm just showing you that. Okay, so then you take the new one, and again, you need the bore cleaner to push it through. Oops. Okay, so I had to use the hole punch to push it in because it was getting stuck on here. But I was able to push it in and get it through. And this side goes out. See this? Like on this one, you'll see. This is how it was. Okay, this catches it. This part sticking out. Okay. Okay. Okay, so then you put the spring in. Okay, so we got that. The next thing I wanted to show you is a couple of things I've done to it. As you can see, I installed the large loop lever, which is excellent. And I'll show you what I did, but just we'll get to that. Just to show you a couple of things first, I installed, this is really mandatory, you have to put in the Skinner sight. This is the Skinner Express. It's brass and black. It's excellent. This is the hammer expander. I think it's called Carlson's hammer expander. It's really good. It just improves the safety by being able to get a better grip on the trigger if you need to pull it back or put it in safe mode. Keep the front sight. I like that. I tried replacing it, but the height was off. You have to really either measure the height. But this is really a good one. It's from Henry. It has a nice little dot there that really kind of highlights where you're aiming. So that's really what you want to do. Okay, so I have this now, and just to show you, this is the leather wrap that I recommend. And let me just put this down. Let me show you which one it is and why. I've had other ones, and let me see if I can locate it. Here's the old handle, And this is what it was. The nice thing is it went all around, but the handle's too small. That's pretty much the standard wrap. The wrap I got is from Online Outpost. Where is it? I don't get paid for it. I think you can buy it from a few different places, but it's this wrap. It says PV Gunworks BL, and this is the only wrap I know that has this piece kind of glued onto it. So it really is a nice fitting on the lever. See this? The lever fits in there, and this wraps around. Okay. So this comes with a string. Where is it? I don't know. Oh, here it is. It came with this, which is useless. I can never figure out how to get this through. It's too fat. But it comes with 2 needles that are somewhat helpful. What you want to do, and I don't use that, I used, where is it? I bought this off Amazon. It came with a bunch of needles. It says Simpzia, Simpzia. And this comes with this very good twine, which is excellent, and I really recommend it. Comes with this strong twine, and it comes with a bunch of needles, which, oh, here they are. Now these needles will help you sew that on, okay? What you'll need is, you will need the needles that come with it for the final stitch, which I'll explain to you. So what I'm doing now is I have it set up, and because this is such a sharp angle, I just have 2 clamps on here, just clamping it down so it fits into shape. What you do is you put it, you clamp it on, you do the stitches, and there are other videos on stitches, but basically the first one goes across, and then they alternate, they go across, okay, and then what you're going to do at the end is tie a double knot here, and then with these needles, the ones that come with it, which are very thin, you're going to go up to the 3rd one, and you're going to pull it out. You're going to go underneath, and then the 3rd one, pull it out, and then cut them. So it'll be underneath there, and this double knot, you're going to glue it on. Just glue the knot together. But first, don't do that. First, lay it out, and then what you're going to do is you're going to use this from Harbor Freight, this Pittsburgh, I don't know, Scribe Set, which has a little hook at the end, and you're going to go through, and each one you're going to pull it, just pull it tight, work your way to the next one, pull it tight, here, just hook it in and pull it. And what you're going to do is you're going to wait a night, because you're going to see that it's leather, it's going to give itself up, it's going to loosen up, and it'll be too loose, so don't tighten it up. Just do it again, go through it a second time, pull it over, just wrap it around here, let it it'll loosen up on its own, because the leather will stretch. See, it doesn't close all the way, but I don't think there's anything you can do about that. It doesn't really bother me, but you're just going to keep tightening it, then put a little glue on the knot, and like I said, run it through to the 3rd one with the needle that comes with it, because it's a very small needle, it'll fit through. Okay, so now the only other thing I would tell you is I did put this larger loop on, which I think is excellent. It really fits so nicely. You can get your hand in there. It's not cramped. I did take some video of my doing it, so I'll do that now. And the point is really just enjoy, really go out with this, take your kids out, have fun, clean it, take care of it, and enjoy. Have fun plinking, guys. And now I'll show you how I put in the loop. Okay, so just to put the new one in, the large loop lever, we're just going to pop out this pin and this pin. It's the top right pin and the bottom left smaller pin. Oh, that was easy. This is also a good opportunity to really clean your gun, because since everything's apart. Okay, so that popped out relatively easily. Actually, super easy. So this comes out, this piece. Good opportunity just to clean everything. There's a little spring in there, which you definitely don't want to lose. Okay, we'll work on that. So you're going to see also this little spring. You just want to clean everything off, because why not? Okay. Then you pop out the second pin. You don't even need the hammer. Okay, so that's pretty easy. So you just want to make sure you don't lose anything. So these three parts, which was the pin, the piece, and the spring, go over there. And this, let's just make a note of it, how it fits in. Just kind of slips in. Slips out. So what you want to do is clean it, because why not? And then I'm going to put a little grease. I read that parts that really rub against each other should be greased, and the rest of it should be oiled. I got this EWG Extreme Weapons grease. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it at these long cotton swabs. Take a little bit of grease and just apply it here. The old one looks like it. Just this whole area. And then around here. Okay. That makes sense. Put that in. And then we'll just shimmy it in. Then once you line up the hole. Now, it did come with an additional peg. I'm not sure why. Since you could use the old one, but since it came with one, I think we'll use that one. Just have to line it up. Look at that. Okay. And since we have it opened, we'll just put a little dab of grease on the parts that rub against each other. Because we're already in here, so. Okay, not a big deal. Now this, we're going to put the little spring in. And a little grease on this. Not too much, but the pin goes right back in exactly the way it came, which I see. There's an indent on the bottom where the screw goes. It holds the screw, so that's how you know how it's gonna go. Peg. Look at that. Beautiful. The rest, anything else, you just spray with oil and you're back in business.